साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वप्रचोदयात्।
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक,
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक,
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक,
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक,
मंगलदायक देवा,
मंगलदायक देवा,
मंगलदायक देवा,
मंगलदायक देवा।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश।
सिंदूरवदना प्रथम वंदना,
सिंदूरवदना प्रथम वंदना,
सिंदूरवदना प्रथम वंदना,
सिंदूरवदना प्रथम वंदना,
अलख निरंजन मूषिक वाहन,
अलख निरंजन मूषिक वाहन,
अलख निरंजन मूषिक वाहन,
अलख निरंजन मूषिक वाहन,
पाशाङ्कुशधर शम्भो नन्दन,
पाशाङ्कुशधर शम्भो नन्दन,
पाशाङ्कुशधर शम्भो नन्दन,
पाशाङ्कुशधर शम्भो नन्दन,
मङ्गलदायक देवा,
मंगलदायक देवा।
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश,
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश।
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक,
पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक,
मंगलदायक देवा,
मंगलदायक
वाहन
अलख निरंजन मूषिकवाहन
पाशाङ्कुशधर शम्भो नन्दन
पाशाङ्कुशधर शम्भो नन्दन
मङ्गलदायक देवा
मङ्गलदायक देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश
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 पार्वती तनया विघ्न विनाशक
परम दयालु साई राम
परम दयालु साई राम
हे परम दयालु साई राम
हे परम दयालु साई राम
भगवान भगवान
भगवान
भगवान भगवान
भगवान
हे परम दयालु साई राम
हे परम दयालु साई राम
त्रेता युग में दशरथ नंदन
युग में दशरथ नंदन
त्रेता युग में दशरथ नंदन
युग में दशरथ नंदन
द्वापर युग में मुरली मोहन
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 कली युग में साई नारायण
युग में साई नारायण
कली युग में साई नारायण
युग में साई नारायण
एक प्रभु अनेक नाम
एक प्रभु अनेक नाम
एक प्रभु अनेक नाम
एक प्रभु अनेक नाम
परम दयालु साई राम
परम दयालु साई राम
भगवान भगवान
भगवान
हे परम दयालु साई राम
परम दयालु साई राम
त्रेता युग में दशरथ नंदन
युग में दशरथ नंदन
द्वापर युग में मुरली मोहन प्रभु अनेक नाम,
प्रभु अनेक नाम,
एक प्रभु अनेक नाम,
प्रभु अनेक नाम,
परम दयालु साई राम। करुणा सागर प्रेम स्वरूपा,
प्रेम स्वरूपा,
करुणा सागर प्रेम स्वरूपा,
प्रेम स्वरूपा,
शाप विमोचन राम,
शाप विमोचन राम,
शाप विमोचन राम,
शाप विमोचन राम,
दुख भंजन श्री राम,
दुख भंजन श्री राम,
दुख भंजन साई राम,
दुख भंजन साई राम,
अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम,
अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम,
अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम,
अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम,
नानक यीशु तेरे नाम,
नानक यीशु तेरे नाम,
नानक यीशु तेरे नाम,
नानक यीशु तेरे नाम,
पति पुरीश्वर दीन दया घन,
पतिपुरीश्वर दीन दयाघन,
पति पुरीश्वर दीन दया घन,
पतिपुरीश्वर दीन दयाघन,
दुख भंजन श्री राम,
दुख भंजन श्री राम,
दुख भंजन साई राम,
दुख भंजन साई राम,
करुणा सागर प्रेम स्वरूपा,
करुणा सागर प्रेम स्वरूपा,
शाप विमोचन राम,
शाप विमोचन राम,
दुख भंजन श्री राम,
दुख भंजन श्री राम,
अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम,
अल्लाह ईश्वर तेरे नाम,
नानक यीशु तेरे नाम,
नानक यीशु तेरे नाम,
पति पुरीश्वर दी भंजन साई राम,
दुख भंजन साई राम,
करुणा सागर प्रेम स्वरूपा। प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
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 बोलो राम साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
मधुर मनोहर राम,
मधुर मनोहर राम,
मधुर मनोहर राम,
मधुर मनोहर राम,
मोहन मूरत राम,
मोहन मूरत राम,
मोहन मूरत राम,
मोहन मूरत राम,
हे करुणा सिंधु राम,
हे करुणा सिंधु राम,
हे करुणा सिंधु राम,
हे करुणा सिंधु राम,
हे रघुपति राघव राम,
हे रघुपति राघव राम,
हे रघुपति राघव राम,
हे रघुपति राघव राम,
पतित पावन राम,
पतित पावन राम,
पतित पावन राम,
पतित पावन राम,
बोलो राम साई 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 राम,
प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
बोलो राम साई राम,
प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
प्रेम से बोलो एक बार साई राम,
मधुर मनोहर राम,
मधुर
एक बार साईं राम।
कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण
कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण
कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण
कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण
कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे वृंदावन संचारी श्याम गोपाला वृंदावन संचारी श्याम गोपाला जय मधुसूदन जय नंदलाला जय मधुसूदन जय नंदलाला झूल न झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला झूल न झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण कृष्ण माधवा साई हरे वृंदावन संचारी श्याम गोपाला जय मधुसूदन जय नंदलाला झूलन झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला झूलन झूले मेरे साई नंदलाला कृष्ण माधवा माधव कृष्ण
बेड़ा पार करो मेरे साईं,
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 उद्धार करो मेरे बाबा,
उद्धार करो मेरे बाबा,
उद्धार करो मेरे बाबा,
उद्धार करो मेरे
साई बाबा
अल्लाह ईश्वर साई बाबा
अल्लाह ईश्वर साई बाबा
अल्लाह ईश्वर साई बाबा
शिरडी बाबा परती बाबा
शिरडी बाबा परती बाबा
शिरडी बाबा परती बाबा
शिरडी बाबा परती बाबा
रहम नजर करो साई 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 बाबा
दया करो साई कृपा करो
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 बेड़ा पार करो मेरे साई
पार करो मेरे साई
उद्धार करो मेरे बाबा
उद्धार करो मेरे बाबा
बेड़ा पार करो मेरे साई
बेड़ा पार करो मेरे साई
अल्लाह ईश्वर साई बाबा
अल्लाह ईश्वर साई बाबा
शिरडी बाबा परती बाबा
शिरडी बाबा परती बाबा
रहम नजर करो साई बाबा
रहम नजर करो साई बाबा
दया करो साई कृपा करो
दया करो साई कृपा करो
दया करो साई कृपा करो
दया करो साई कृपा करो बेड़ा पार करो मेरे साई
साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
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 ओ साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
रूप मनोहर कमला कांता
मनोहर कमला कांता
परति बाबा
युगावतार साई बाबा दया करो पति बाबा
युग अवतार साई बाबा दया करो परति बाबा
युगावतार साई बाबा दया करो पति बाबा
शिरडी परति हृदय निवासी
परति हृदय निवासी
शिरडी परति हृदय निवासी
परति हृदय निवासी
प्रशांति सुंदर साई
शांति सुंदर साई
प्रशांति सुंदर साई
शांति सुंदर साई
साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
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 ओ साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
रूप मनोहर कमलाकांता
मनोहर कमलाकांता
युग अवतार साई बाबा दया करो परति बाबा
युगावतार साई बाबा दया करो पति बाबा
शिरडी परति हृदय निवासी
परति हृदय निवासी
प्रशांति सुंदर साई
शांति सुंदर साई
प्रशांति सुंदर साई
शांति सुंदर साई
साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता
From my young age, when I started doing this free service, running my Sunday clinic, these are basically or mostly are the ideals of Sri Satya Sai Baba. Bhagavan used to tell the most famous statement was, the hands that serve are more powerful than the lips that pray. That word literally stuck in my heart and in my mind. It changed my life. It changed the way I was thinking. Work was just like work and service was just like service. But when he said that the hands that serve are holier than the lips that pray, that gave me a very bigger pedestal. And my work was went even more rapidly, like it zoomed. So we work every Sunday in a village called T. Begur. T. Begur is 35 kilometers from Bangalore. I am supported by my family, that's my wife Hema. I have two sons, one is a DM cardiology, Dr. Charit. Another son, Dr. Abhijit, who is a DM endocrinology. And my daughter-in-law, Dr. Shantini, who is a skin specialist. another daughter-in-law, Janavi, nutritionist. Not only these people, now even my grandchildren, I have 4 grandchildren, they are all with me on the Sunday. On Sundays, we see between 700 to 900 patients absolutely free. In this village clinic, everything is free. I examine them first, then we give them medicines for whatever their complaint. Then so many of them will require injections, like intramuscular injection. Most of them have severe worn out knee joint, arthritis, infections, bad things that are going on for quite some time. Then we give them nebulization. In and around Bangalore, asthma is very common. So nebulization and IV injection for asthma. The minute we give them IV injection, they walk with a different style, sir, because that they were struggling to breathe. And when you give the injection, they are so fine. When you give them nebulization with oxygen added, their full style changes. This gives us that push, a kind of a kick, see what we can do. And it gives us more and more strength to do more and more such works. I have very elderly population come with very worn out knee joints, worn out shoulder joint. If you put your hand, make them move, that will be creaking. You can't believe. Literally from that creaking of their joint, you will feel their pain. I feel thousands of people. And it's so easy for me. With one injection, I can relieve their pain. In half an hour after the injection that we give at our village clinic, they are free of the pain. We maintain this relief by oral medicines. So many elderly people are able to get up, and ladies can sweep, ladies can wash the vessels. So their value, their self-respect in their family will increase. Otherwise, old people would have been just thrown in a corner as a baggage, as an extra baggage, not intentionally. But this is happening everywhere. An old man who could barely get up now can get up with a stick which we give walking sticks, we relieve his pain, and he will take the cattle for grazing. So he is again useful and he feels proud. Again his self-dignity has been returned to him. Family will give him some place. Otherwise, he would have been no part of the conversation, no part of any decision making. Now children ask, grandchildren come to him, which is very fulfilling for all of us. This happens in the rural areas, virtually in every house. This is only one example I am giving. We also serve free food, wonderful lunch we serve. And I used to think of it as a nice lunch we are giving. But when you speak to these people who are extremely poor, who have come from a distance of 100 to 140 kilometers, they have not, when they left the house that night before, they have not eaten anything. I asked them why. There was nothing in their house to eat. So they didn't eat thinking they will get something here to eat. So in the night itself, we started serving them food. And in the morning again, we serve them food. Because by morning, the night queue will be 80 to 150. By 3 a.m., 4 a.m., this will be 300 to 500 people. Imagine all of them have traveled a long distance without eating anything. So the food we serve is a wonderful experience for me and so satisfying and memorable for me than the person who is eating. Because once he eats, his hunger has gone, he is happy. But once I serve him food, all my life I'll remember I served this poor man food and he was so content. So this is again an inner joy you get out of serving, out of service. So service and things like that give you beautiful hormones in your body. They produce very nice, happy hormones. So in search of these hormones, we keep on doing more service. We encourage all our family members to do more service. It is not just getting those good hormones alone. it changes your personality. You will become a better human being. Not only on Sunday, tomorrow you encounter any situation in your life, you will do the same. You will think of the other person first, then only you will think of yourself. That is how service is, and that is how me and my family, my wife Hema, have been doing this from the past 51 years. It is like these hands are Bhagavan's hands. I never thought these are my hands that are doing the work. And how did I get this message? How did I get so influenced? Most of my friends, relations, most of them are ardent devotees of Bhagavan. Bhagavan, when he came to Bangalore, in fact, used to come and bless in certain of my friends' houses. I could not go, but indirectly I got the prasadam. I got his blessings. I knew for sure this is not a simple work. This is divine work. It's only possible with divine intervention. And when you compare, see the work that I am doing is 100% ideals of Bhagavan. 100%. We reduce their pain, we treat the old, we treat the poor, we treat them with love and empathy and sympathy. We give them respect, we give them food, we give them medicines. Old people are given walking sticks. And further, we have cataract operations once in a month. Can you imagine an old man who cannot see? They will only leave him in the house. He usually will develop some serious illness and die. But when we do the cataract surgery, the whole world comes to him. And he is not looking after himself. The old man or old lady will not think about himself. He'll first think of his grandchildren, then his children, and take care of them. And that's how the elderly are. So by taking care of the elderly, we are making amazing difference in the society. We are leaving his children free to go and earn, free of stress. Oh, my father is ill, nothing. We are there and we take care of them. When you started nursing schools, pharmacy, then medical schools, medical colleges, hospitals, under the divine blessings of Bhagavan, you are only training people who are going to do exactly the same thing. Whether they want it or not, when they qualify, they may not do 100% free seva, but at least 30 to 40% they will dedicate their life to this. Take it for granted. All doctors are very good, sir. You will never find in the society one bad doctor. If today is not able to do something free to so many people, it's because he can't afford it. So if you can create an environment from him through our trust, through all our infrastructure, you will get plenty of them. Don't ask them to come and spend all their life. No need. First, let them establish themselves as good doctors in their community. When they start earning money, stand on their own legs, they become confident. They become that much more better doctors. These are the people we need to choose to help in our service, and they will come willingly. You just need to give them a little boost and the platform and that support. Nobody has money, sir, nowadays. No doctor is so wealthy as the society puts across. It is just enough. What he is earning is just enough to take care of his family, which is his primary duty. Basic necessities, which is his primary. That's why he is educated for. But when you want him to do more, we need to support him. We need to boost up his resources. Then they will, not his full time, only a part of his time. And they will definitely do that. Give him a nice post in a beautiful hospital, nice. Tell him come once a week and do that. Gladly do. When I am doing my service on Sunday free clinics, my sons, they were all so small, and they would come, they would be with me on my lap, giving tokens or something, getting them involved. And the elderly patients, when they see a small child helping them or giving token, all of them would pat or do this or pat on the back or rub their head. You know, even that gesture from an old unknown person again triggers a beautiful response in the body that tells that child what he is doing is really the right thing to do. And his mind will tell him, yes, I must go back on the Sunday with my father and do that again. So that's how we inculcate and bring them. That's how these two boys became doctors. I did not tell them, you must become doctors. So they chose the profession. Now my grandchildren come every Sunday, all four of them. I have two granddaughters, two grandsons. They do exactly what their parents were doing. So I know that when the time comes of them to choose a profession, they will automatically like to choose a medical profession. It is a Sunday we look forward to. We are waiting all those other days to go there on Sunday. So the thought of that kind of Sunday doesn't arise. We look forward, we enjoy being there. No monetary equivalent, no other equivalent can come to this, sir. It's with no strings attached, either side. And you look into the eyes of those patients whom you are treating, so much respect. They treat you like God. If you give them 1 second more time, they want to fall on your feet, which is for us it is not a very happy thing. But every patient, they treat you, give you that position. So we need to definitely work harder to retain the position that the patients have given us constantly. I feel part of this. When I came first time here, I didn't think I was coming to a new place. It's a kind of feeling that all this already I knew. You know, the kind of oneness you feel. And when you take part in the conference, you see every doctor thinks exactly. Today you are talking to me. You talk to anybody else, they will express the same sentiments in their own way. Meaning is the same. That kind of a vibration this conference has. And if you put all these people together, the power you will have is immense to do good to India, to do good to our society, especially to do good to the poor, which is our only aim in our life. Love all, serve all.
I have been spiritual earlier, but Swami has made me even more humble. And when I see the patient, you see patients are getting treated everywhere, in corporate as well as here. Same poor patients come there also. But the work here is, I don't know, it is much more clearer to me, much more satisfying to me. Same patient have been treated there also, right? But here maybe the compassion level, if there is levels of compassion or whatever, just now somebody spoke about sympathy, empathy and compassion. So that we understood better while working in Swami's hospital with others teaching us, patients teaching us. So there was a major transition of your thinking as you work here. It is the same spinal I give for the same hysterectomy, but I see the patient now differently. I go and ask. I used to talk earlier also to my patient because I know they go through a lot of pain. See, when they come to the operation theatre, that is the maximum stress patient has. Going to OPD is not much stress, but when they come for an operative, that is the maximum stress because always you feel, I don't know what is going to happen to me. So that time when you speak to the patient, you understand better. You are more, actually than the patient, I am treated, I am healed more, I feel. So that is a major transition which I saw. And Swami has blessed, giving me that feeling of compassion which increased. I may have been earlier different, but here, because it may be some divine intervention which makes you feel that. You only feel it when you taste the jaggery. You can't tell me how the jaggery is tasted, right? So when I taste it, then I understand. Same here. I can tell you, yesterday we had a patient, Pradeep Kumar, almost maybe 100 kgs. And he has been grafted 3-4 times. So you see his stress. He was done outside. Now he's come to Swami's hospital because he felt like maybe it will be better here. Now imagine my plea, because when my PG was trying to give the spinal, patient is so tight Then I went in. She called me because, ma'am, I'm not getting the spinal. He's very used, so giving other type of anesthesia may be little difficult and recovery may be difficult. So I'm praying to Swami that, Swami, let us get it. We made him sleep, let him sit. Then I started talking to him, why he's getting so tensed. See, everything is related to your mind. What I know now, I've understood. So I was talking to him, where do you stay? What happened? When I'm talking and I'm trying to get the spinal, okay, I'm doing my procedure. He started relaxing when I started talking to him. Whatever just now was told, it is so beautiful, that touch and talk. So I'm talking to him and we got the spinal. Then my PG asked, ma'am, what different I was doing? I said, you were manually going it. You were not talking to the patient. This is a human being who is sitting, who has gone through twice with the same skin grafting. And today he's thinking, if I don't cure now, what I'm going to do? So you keep on talking. Nothing much I did. I just spoke, what do you like? Were you there when independence was there? Simple talk, but that relaxed him. That relaxed his back. And I could get the spinal. And then I tell everyone, please say Sai Ram when you're doing it. Why not? Why think that you are doing it? And whenever you do that, you get that. That's what I have experienced. I don't get an IV. I tell everyone to take Sai Ram. Now they know it. When I'm not getting the second prick, everyone says Sai Ram on their own and we get the IV. This is what may be Swami's miracle. Each day, each patient teaches you different. It may be a small baby who suddenly gets up. It may be a baby who doesn't get up. It is a mother who has not eaten from morning. I tell them, I request them, baby will be fine. We will see you go. She won't eat a single drop of water also until the baby is out. What do you learn from them? And when the baby is up, she's ready to do everything. Correct? I mean, it is with everyone. It is that Swami teaches you every day. I started loving myself more after working here. Really. Because I tried in 2010 coming to the hospital. Maybe Swami didn't want me then. I have understood here that time has to come and Swami has to give that. Because I tried 2010, they said they are going to merge the hospital. You can't come. So I said, okay. Then 2012, one of the other doctors said, no, Gita, you come. And they gave me an opportunity. And now I'm not going to leave until they push me out. That is my motto. No. It's what I've learned in this hospital is you are not the one who is doing anything. There was a patient for orthopedics. We took her to the operation theatre and there we thought she is febrile and we had to postpone it. I was thinking that day, everything was ready. Doctor had come from outside for this operation. Okay, now it got postponed that minute. Maybe that time was not right for that. We feel that, my God, it got postponed. Now Dr. Chuma came from outside and we postponed. But maybe what I have learned in this hospital and everywhere now, which I apply everywhere, that until the time comes, you won't have it. Correct? And that Swami teaches you every day. Like I told you, we heal more than the patient. Patient heals. That is, Swami will heal him. But you also get healed more. You are a better person every evening. You go better at home. My daughters also say you are behaving better. Maybe the stress levels have gone down. Maybe you are more compassionate to everyone now. See, we don't have an ICU for multi-speciality. So some patient goes bad. Sometimes I'll get stressed in the night. Why I get stressed? Because where do I shift this patient if he goes bad? We don't take. In our hospital for multi-speciality, we really categorize the patients and take, because I know patient comes here with no money sometimes and he comes with the promise that I'll get healed in this hospital because like others are getting healed. Now by chance, he gets worse. What do I do? Where do I send him? I know I can't see him here. So sometimes you pray more. Maybe Swami wants you to pray more. That is his thing, what is going to happen. Each one has his own thing, right? What you are suffering, I am suffering different than that. Maybe that is his, but if you pray more, at least you get to find a solution for that. Initially I used to get more stress. Now I say, Swami, you only are the one. Show me the light. Show me the path. I'm not doing it. Correct? Because this was a patient which was normal, which I had taken. Now he went bad. That is a big learning. That's not easy to learn. You have to, the slate has to be cleaned first, and then that cleaning the slate is very difficult. He only looks after. We are just the Katputli hai. We are nobody. But he teaches us at least to talk nicely to patients, at least diagnose, at least don't make them run. Even if sometimes we can't do it here, at least you can, tell them that, see, don't go here and there. This can be done here. Or just go home and sit. Many times, see, the health goes down mainly because of mind. Many things are curable. See, tumors are only few. All other things are because of my stress, my mind. At least you can relieve them of that. You can relieve and talk nicely to the attender. They will take care of the patient. Those things only Swami has taught us. And that each day it is not like ending. That line is going still. You don't say that today I'm done. Tomorrow again, one new patient teaches you a new thing. Like I told in my talk just now, that one patient we operated for THR, he went to Bengal. He came with Mishti Doi ka do, pots. And he came in an unreserved compartment. It took 3 days for him to come. But there was no AC. By the time he gave, it was a covered Mishti Doi. He gave, the doctor came, ma'am, these 2 pots he has got. I opened it, it was all fungus. But we understood what love he got it with. It was not the Mishti Doi inside. We still have that pot, we put money plant in that. I mean, you see, he got cured, he wanted to give something to Swami. It may be, it is not only the money which you can give, devotion also you can give, right? That we learned from that man. Very poor man, very poor man. But he all the way came to give back that Mishti Doi. Can you imagine that? I will never forget him.
ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक पति महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपतान्धवा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे मातपिता गुरुदैवमु मरियन्तयु नीवे स्वामी मरियन्तयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्रशयन ॐ जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी हो साई महादेवा
सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंधुको मंगल आरती अंधुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की